What are the 5 digital assets that you need as a financial planner to stand out from the crowd and become incredibly engaging with your marketing in 2020? Coming up in this video. Hello, I'm Martin Bamford from Bamford Media. We work with financial planners to help drive engagement and retain ideal clients. And in this video, I want to share with you the 5 digital assets you need to really stand out from the crowd, to take your online marketing, your content marketing from pretty good to excellent. So 5 different tips and tools that you're going to need for the rest of this year and beyond to really make a difference to your online marketing. And put simply, digital assets are online tools that you use again and again, probably on a daily or weekly basis with your digital marketing. So I'm going to explain in this video 5 of those and why I believe they are so important for financial planners. Now, the first digital asset I believe that you need is a high quality, transparent logo. And we see this mistake being made time and time again by financial planners with their online marketing. And the mistake I see being made is twofold really. One is the use of a very low resolution logo. So it looks slightly blurry, the edges look slightly jagged when you put it onto the screen or into any materials you're producing. The second mistake, part of that mistake, is the logo is not transparent. And what I mean by that is the logo is always produced with a box around it, with a coloured background, and then your logo printed over the top. So what I'm advocating here as your first digital asset that you need as a financial planner this year is a high quality, so very smooth edges, very sharp looking, and transparent logo. And by transparent, you probably want it in a PNG format. So that's the technical term for the format you need your logo in. And it just enables you to overlay that logo with a transparent background on any online marketing or any print marketing that you do. So you need a version that's available for online reproduction. You need a version that's print ready, which will probably be higher resolution. And you need to make sure it's what's known as a vector file. And a vector file means you can make it bigger and you don't lose any of that sharpness of the edges. Now, if you have a logo already and it's not high resolution and it's not transparent, that's no problem at all. You can use a graphic designer or one of the online services like Fiverr or People Per Hour to have your logo redrawn as a vector file. And with that vector file, you can then have it produced as a transparent PNG. Another tip on this one is to make sure that you get the color version of your logo, so the logo you normally use on a day-to-day basis, but also get a white version and a black version of your logo. And that just allows you to reproduce it on a variety of different color backgrounds, because it might be the case that the colors in your logo are not suitable to overlay on certain colors. So if the color for the background is the same as some of the color elements in your logo and you overlay it, you'll lose the elements in your logo. Having a white or a black version of your transparent logo overcomes that particular problem. So tip number 1, get yourself a high quality, transparent version of your logo. The second digital asset that all financial planners need is a high quality professional photograph. And when you get your photographs taken, firstly make sure you use a professional photographer. There is a world of difference between your nephew with a nice DSLR camera and a professional who does this for a living. It's about the colours, it's about the focus, it's about the composition, all sorts of elements that stand out really between professional photography and amateur photography. Make sure your photography is up to date. And we see so many financial planners who are clearly using photos from 5 or 10 years ago, or even older photos than that. You know, we know. And then when your client meets you for the first time and they realize you're not quite the person you put yourself across to be in your photograph, that becomes a problem. So keep your photographs up to date. You probably want to have photos retaken every 6 to 12 months or so, just to keep them really current. You need to make sure your photos are available in high quality formats. So again, a web resolution and a print resolution version is really good. And you also want to probably have a variety of photo styles. So the usual head and shoulders shot and full length shots as well. So different applications, different places you use these photographs will have different requirements. There's no harm in having some colour photographs and some black and white photographs too, so again you have a bit of variety and can apply those in different circumstances. But please do invest in good professional photography. It's a really valuable digital asset for you as a financial planner. Digital asset number 3 that we believe all financial planners need is a website. And I probably should have put this one up front as number 1, but I wanted to surprise you a little bit by not going straight in with the obvious answer. Now, a website for a financial planner, I think, should be kept reasonably simple. You want a homepage, which is a landing page, so where your ideal client arrives and you really speak to them. You explain that you understand their problem and that you have a solution for them. Now, typically, a good landing page will have a call to action, and that call to action could be something I'll come on to in a minute and talk about, which is called a lead magnet, something your client can download in exchange for an email address. So that's your homepage. You want a bit of credential building in there, so the bits about you and your experience, your relevant experience, your qualifications, your regulatory status, testimonials from satisfied clients, but again, keep it concise, keep it personal. You're going to want to have your contact information, how a client or a prospective client can get in touch with you by telephone, by email, using an online form, via social media. And then the other element for a great financial planner website is the news or blog or insight content. So stuff that's kept always up to date with your opinions on the latest news, things that are going on in the world of personal finance and investing, things going on in the economy. Because when prospective clients visit your website, they want to know that you have your finger on the pulse. They want to know that you've got an opinion on the things that are mattering to them in their personal financial lives. So a blog is a fantastic way of doing that. It's also really powerful, really great for search engine optimization or SEO. If you keep your website up to date, the search engines love that. They're more likely to send you traffic. And also website visitors are more likely to come back time and time again if your website is regularly updated. If you put your website on the internet and you leave it in that original version for a year or longer, there's no real reason for someone to come back and visit each week, each month. So do update your website blog and your news content on at least a weekly basis. Here at Bamford Media, we have a service to help with that. It's called FinCart Go. I'll put a link in the description below. And FinCart Go is our ultimate monthly content package. You get unlimited access to our blog library on FinCart. So lots of topical blogs that you can simply copy and paste into your blog section. All the hard work is done for you. It means your website is kept always up to date. It gives lots of reasons for prospective clients to revisit your website on a regular basis and then take some action, hopefully pick up the phone or send you an email. So do check out FinCart Go. It's only £147 a month. There's no lasting contract, so you can try it for a month, see what value you get from it. And as I said, unlimited access to our entire library of blog content, which we are always updating. So lots and lots to pick from as well. The fourth digital asset I believe you need is a video introduction. And this is something we don't see many financial planners doing, but actually speaking on video is a really powerful and effective way to engage with prospective clients, because they get to see not just a static photo version of you, but they get to hear your voice, they get to see the whites of your eyes and get to get a bit of a feel for what you're about, what you stand for, what you sound like. It's a bit more of a human connection, bit of human interaction going on. And so few financial planners do it, yet it's very simple to do. You know, we've all got smartphones these days which are capable of recording high quality video. You can go a step further and work with someone like us to record video introductions. We use state-of-the-art kit, 4K video, the best microphones, the lighting kit, etc., to get really high quality video for our clients. But just create a very short 2 or 3 minute video introduction, explain who you are, what you do, why somebody should pick up the phone and work with you, and make that human connection. So make it a bit personal as well. Don't stick to just the boring business stuff. You can talk about your hobbies, your interests, your passions. Talk about your why you got into financial planning in the first place, why you believe it's so important to make that difference for your clients. But a good video introduction can sit on your website, it can be shared on social media, it can be emailed to prospective clients as a link each time they get in touch, so you can really make that human connection. Trust me, this one is really, really powerful. And then digital asset number 5 is a really compelling lead magnet. I touched on this one earlier because I believe that a financial planner website should lead with a lead magnet. The landing page that somebody arrives on your website should have that call to action. And that call to action typically should be, give me your email address in return for this valuable online asset. So your lead magnet may be a PDF PDF ebook, it might be a video series, it could be any number of things, but effectively you're giving something of value away in return for two things: an email address and permission to stay in touch. Starting that value exchange is critical for financial planners because it means you're not leaping from new prospects to engagement for a comprehensive financial plan. That's a big step for many people to take. But if you give something small away in return for something small, PDF ebook in return for an email address, permission to contact, you've started that process of value exchange, that give and take. And that then can sit on your value ladder, your engagement ladder, and you can gradually ramp things up. So understand where your lead magnet sits on your engagement ladder. It's only the first step towards engaging with a client who comes along, sees your website, sees what you stand for, and takes advantage of your compelling offer, your lead magnet. But as a digital asset, it's something you can use again and again. You can promote it to the right people, and if someone downloads your lead magnet, you know they're interested, you know they're keen, you know they are serious, and that's why it's such a powerful online marketing tool. So 5 digital assets there for financial planners. I hope that was thought-provoking. I hope you're thinking about your own suite, your own toolkit of digital assets, and filling in any gaps that you might have, whether that is your lead magnet or professional photography, an introductory video. Hopefully you already have a website, but just think about these things, make sure you have them all in place, keep them maybe on a shared folder like Dropbox so they're easy to share with anyone that needs them, the agency you work with, journalists, prospective clients. You can just simply send them a link as and when they need each of those digital assets. Thank you for watching this video. Do leave us a like down below. As I say, I'll put some links in the description as well, so do check out FinCart Go down below, which is just the simplest way of keeping your website up to date each and every week, because I know you don't have time to do that yourself. I know you don't have time to sit there and research and write your blog posts. You just go in there, find the one you're interested in, copy and paste it into your blog, maybe add a bit of personalization too, and you have your blog ready made for you. Fantastic service, do check it out. Until next time, I'm Martin Bamford from Bamford Media. Thank you for watching.